Hi guys, it's Emily from Novel Novels and welcome to today's video. This is my 2020 reading goals. It's coming up in January, you guys will get the gist. I know most people have already put theirs up, but hey, I like to be unique, I like to put them up differently. But I can't wait to tell you what I'm going for. Whether I achieve this, I have no idea. I'm hoping that 2020 is going to be the year my knee gets a bit more helpful. This would have gone up, I believe, after my up, so I hope you guys are seeing happy me by the time this comes up. But yeah, this is the year that I think 2020 for me is the year that obviously my channel is going to get a lot more sort of neatened up a little bit more. Still be very typical Emily, but I would like to try and neaten things up. And I want to try and push myself a bit harder. 2019, as you well would have seen, I did more than I could have imagined. I challenged myself more. But I thought, do you know what, 2020, I'm going to push myself even further if that's possible. So as I'm writing down these goals, I've written them down, and what I will do is I'll do like little tally charts as I'm going along each month, so I'll know how I'm keeping up with it. I will probably try and do a half-year check-in, so that's sort of June time, isn't it? At the end of June, I'll do a halfway check-in. I'm not going to do check-ins every quarter like some people do, because I don't want to push myself too hard. I think I'll do a 6-month check-in in June/July. You guys will see how I'm doing. But fingers crossed I can do this. Let me know in the comments below what you think of my reading goals. Obviously, I can't wait to hear your opinions on this because you guys mean a lot to me, as you well know. Should I get on with it? So the first one is one that I'm most excited about, which is I want to read at least 13 classics. To be honest, I set this as a goal probably in November. I'm probably going to try and aim for more than that. If I can possibly double it, I will be well chuffed. Let's see how I'm doing in June as to whether I reevaluate that target, because I may have already done that. There's so many books I didn't even realise that were classics that are. So many of my children's books are actually children's classics. Another goal, get on to another goal at some point. But yeah, I think to me that's more realistic, because I know that there was a lot of classics that are quite long. I know Dickens is very long. As you're seeing this, I'm reading David Copperfield with Charlie. So I know that's a very long book and I don't want to push myself. Some classics, I think with classics you need to have a lot more time to focus on them. I know that if I try to rush a classic, I've not always understood it and I've had to reread the pages. Well, some of you guys know that I read quite fast. That's how I read as many books in a month as I do. But sometimes that means I don't necessarily see all the details. And I think with the classics, you really need to really focus and push myself to read more. So that's why I'm going for 13 books, but that's one that I think will have to be re-evaluated in June, in the middle of the year. Now, the second one is to read 250 books. Now, I set myself this and re-evaluated my reading goals middle of the year, and I think, to be honest, I probably would have missed my 250 in 2019. I don't think I would have achieved it, but I'm going to go for 250 books this year. Fingers crossed I will be able to achieve it. It may mean, I think I'm going to try and listen to a few more audiobooks, but that's, again, another goal. But I'm hoping I can achieve this. I don't know if it's realistic. I'm thinking that might be a bit bigger. But no, I've set myself it. I'm going to go for it. I know I can read quite a few books a month. That kind of means, and I can't do my calculator, so Chris will probably be able to tell me. I know that he would have told me. That means probably reading quite a few books a month. But I can achieve it. I know I can. Right, the next one's one you guys are going to laugh at. I'm going to try and read 3 horrors. I read at least one last year, but I'm going to push myself. I'm certainly going to try and read a Stephen King. By the way, on this 3 horrors list, I think this is the one that I'm going to need some hints on, guys. So those of you that know me, those of you that really love me, you know that I'm the biggest gigantic wimp going. But I do want to try for it. So can you please, please, please list below some horror recommendations. At the very least, out of all of these goals, this is scary, as in, literally, it's scary. It's a horror book. I won't be... And I need to be very careful how I start off with this one. So please... if you can give me some hints about some horrors that aren't too scary and which ones to probably avoid. I really need the comments below today on this video, really badly. The next one is my Tbr jar for I've changed it to 13 old books. Now, as you would have already seen by the time, as I'm recording this, I've just picked my first book from the TBR jar, which was Arthur and George. And that's a long book. That's a book that I've had on my shelves for a while. And so the TBR jar basically has got, you guys would have seen a video on it, but it's got like books that have been on my shelf for a long time and books that I keep putting off. So let's hope this TBR jar is a chance for me to really get rid of it. In these goals, I'm going to be listing a few top things that are going to be ways of trying to get through my shelves, because I've got a lot of books on there. I know I keep buying. I'm going to try and reduce. I think that's going to be another goal. Hey, I'm not going to count numbers, but yeah. Another goal is to kind of cut back on the amount of books I buy a month. December I've cut back. November I think I'd cut back. Before that I was getting a bit stupid. But that could be the excitement of joining BookTube. I know some people have said that when you join BookTube you tend to go on a big buying fest. I'm going to try and cut that back. I'm also going to try not to order too many new releases. That's another goal. Because I get very excited and I order them on Amazon. I don't always look at the prices, and then Chris kind of gets a bit cross with me because I'm ordering them quite quickly. But there are some books that are coming out in this year that I know that I will be pre-ordering, whether he likes it or not, because I get too excited. I know there's some authors that I love and that I will buy whatever they bring, and I will buy them straight away. Bridget Kemmerer, I'll always buy her book straight away. She's amazing. Anyway, so the next one's one that's a bit strange for me. It's reading 3 graphic novels. Technically, I've read at least 2 because they were the Debutante books that my sister lent me, that Charlie lent me. But I want to try them. I've never really understood graphic novels. Not really. I don't really want to go manga graphic novels, but I want to try some graphic novels. I don't know where to look for them in the library. I don't know what kind of counts as graphic novels. So again, this is one where I'm going to be asking lots of my friends lots of questions and getting some hints on what the hell I can order, because I love the Debutante graphic novels. I thought they were fantastic. So I kind of want to find some that are like that, some that are quite humorous, not necessarily too comic based, but yeah, something quite good like that. So this one will be interesting. The next one, try at least 3 different eras of historical fiction. You guys know that historical fiction is my favourite genre. Let's face it, it's trounced chick lit to the shreds. It's shredded chick lit off. But I know I kind of go for quite sort of similar eras in history. I go Tudor, I go wartime, and I'm now going Victorian. So I've got 3 eras that I tend to focus quite a lot on, but I know that I would like to try and broaden those horizons again. So I want to kind of go either before Tudor, that would be quite nice, in between Tudor and Victorian, and just kind of see whether I can try some different ones. I think Georgian, I think Tom might have said Georgian books are quite good, so I'd like to try that. Tom, you're going to really need to help me on this one because you seem like you're really quite good on that. Edwardian's another one that's quite interesting. But I keep going for that same era, and I want to kind of go a bit wider. So there's another goal coming up related to historical fiction. But yeah, so I do need to really try some different eras rather than just going for the set ones that I really know and as my safe bets and the ones I know I love. Because I've got to push myself, like we said. Oh, the next one's going to be fun. Do at least one 24-hour read-a-thon. This one I will have to do on a school day when the kids are around, when I'm not seeing people after school. I'm going to really do it. Obviously, with me with a 24-hour read-a-thon, I'm going to need my sleep, so I will obviously include sleep and do it that way. But yeah, I want to try a really big 24-hour read-a-thon. So whether I do less housework that day, whether I don't see people that day, whether I have a day just focused on me and the books. This one I'm probably going to try and hopefully get, ideally it'll be around about the time of my operations, because that'll be a time when I'm going to have to be resting and making myself sit still, but not too close to the ops because I might be a bit dozy. Yeah, I need to do it. Sort of ideally around about the time when I'm having to rest and the children will be at school, because otherwise I don't stand a chance. You guys know, 2 young children, I don't stand a chance if I don't do it when they're not around. Oh, the next one's interesting. I've forgotten about this. Read 3 translated fiction. Now, Charlie got me to get Sophie's World, which is upstairs, which is a translated fiction. So I know I've got 1 that I can include on that. I need to find 2 other ones. Again, I will be asking some questions because I don't have a clue what counts as translated fictions. So yeah, that'll be quite interesting. I'm not entirely sure how that goes, but I'll be asking some questions and looking in the charity shops for ones like that, or looking in the library. Would libraries hold translated fiction? God, I wish Simon Savage was subscribed to me. He works in the libraries. He'd know about that. Need to find out whether libraries hold translated fiction books. Oh, the next one's a fun one. Read 6 thrillers. I've got quite a few on my shelves now. I'm getting into that. I've got the Robert Galbraith series that I know that I've got on my shelves that I'm going to start. I've got another Peter James book. He's another thriller. A lot of my thrillers are sort of crime-based. I've got Steve Kavanaugh. I've got a couple of random ones. So I'm pretty sure I could smash that, really. That one could easily get... That one might have to be another one re-evaluated. I think that's another one like the classics where I'll probably expand that number in my 6 monthly review. Because I didn't realise, but I actually quite enjoy thrillers. Really, didn't expect me to be able to do that. Nicole and Simone and Victoria, you guys especially are the ones that really have encouraged me to try that genre, and I didn't realise I'd like it. I think I like quite crime-based thrillers. I think they're the ones that don't scare me too much. I don't know whether the ones sort of like psychological ones might freak me out a little bit, but I do like the crime thrillers. I certainly like that. I might have to try a psychological thriller, but I don't know where that will go. Simone, you'll be helping me on that one, won't you, darling? You know you love me. But yeah, I am going to definitely read at least 6 thrillers. Next one, read 4 historical books set in new countries. Ooh, I forgot that one. Another one I forgot. I set these goals ages ago. 4 historical fictions. So I've done China. I've done Japan, I think. I don't know. I know I've done China and I know I've done England. Don't know if I've done any more than that. So that's 4 other historical ones. This could be interesting. This is going to be one that's going to be quite exciting because that might be a bit of a case of researching my historical fiction ones. So some of my foreign / people from other countries subscribers, please, if you know any historical fiction books that are based in your countries, please let me know in the comments below, or PM me, whatever's easy, I don't mind. But yeah, I'd love to know about if you guys have got any ideas or any suggestions. So I can include America in that, I can include Canada, hint hint Nikki, hint hint Linda, hint hint Clint. If you guys have got any ideas about those, let me know. I've got Australia, I've got Julia from Julia's Book Club. She might know about that. Gaia, Berna, got quite a few people from other countries. I'm quite lucky, aren't I? Doing quite well. Anyway, so yes, you guys let me know if you know of any historical fiction books set in the countries you're from. The next one is complete 5 new to me series. So I know I've got a historical series that's a non-fiction one, which is another goal I'll be listing. And that is I've got like the 1940s childhood, 1950s, 1960s. I think I've got those ones. I know that's another new to me series. I know I'm starting the Court of Thorns and Roses series this month. That's another series. So I've got 2 that I'm definitely starting. What other ones have I got on my shelves? Got the Robert Galbraith, that's 3. So I've got 3 already that I've got on my shelves I wanted to start. I think the Steve Kavanaugh series as well. That one might be another one. See how I go with that. So but yeah, I've got a complete 4 of them. 5 of them. You never know, that one might be able to be up to a bit, but there's at least 5. I think that's realistic because with series, you can get quite a lot of books in the series. I know Robert Galbraith ones, I don't think there's too many. The 1950s childhood ones, that's about 4 or 5, that's not too bad. The Court of Thorns and Roses ones are 3 very long ones, so I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to get on with that. But 5. We'll do 5. My last 3 books goals now. The next one is get my friends to pick a book a month. You guys would have seen for January that the lovely Julie's picking one. Shall I look at the back and tell me? I'm going to tell you some sneaky peeks of who's agreed to help me this month. I'm not going to tell you what month they're helping me with because, to be honest, I don't know yet. I'm not that organised. This is coming from the most organised person I'm quite organised. I've planned the people, I just don't know what month, and I think that's going to kind of go with how I'm doing and when other people can help me. But so here's the list of the lovely people that helped me. You already know about Julie. I know for a fact in February, Charlotte from Books and Bargains helped me. She's a new to me friend this year, and oh, love you, Charlotte. You're so sweet. As I'm recording this, I'm going to be speaking to her shortly, and I can't wait. But she likes chick lit books, so I thought she could kind of help me in February for that month. Go down that line, that would be quite good. My gorgeous sister Charlie, she is definitely helping me. She is my, she knows me better than anyone. That's why I've asked her to pick my book in March. She will come over and she will probably go through my whole shelves. And Charlie, you don't have a choice. You're coming over, darling. You're going to help me. She's going to be one. She's the only person that can actually physically come to my house, so I'm so excited. And showing Charlie, she'll try and get me to push my barriers even more. You know what she's like. Simone's picking me in April because April was hopefully the month I would have had an operation. So, and she knows me better than anybody. So that would kind of, I think, to me, that's going to be quite good. I think in May I might ask Nicole, because it might be mental health. If she's doing another mental health exam, I would love it if she could help me pick a book for that. So that might be quite good. Or she could pick a thriller. Let's see who else I've got listed on here. I've got the lovely Tom from Tom Reads Things. Oh, he is a true to me friend. He's one of the best, my best book tube friends, and all of these people are, but Tommy's like, oh, he's absolutely incredible. We have very similar tastes on historical fiction, on classics. He's brilliant. I love him to pieces. Like, I love all of you. You know, sorry Tom, you talk about me on your channel, and I really want to say, yeah, every one of these friends I am going to be linking in the comments below, by the way. So the next one, we've got Tia, another brilliant friend to me. She's lovely. She likes the contemporary side, but she also likes thrillers. She likes the classics. She likes historical fiction. Great taste. Tanya from the Sampler Girls. She's another new to me friend, but I think she's going to be quite interesting. Really can't wait to see what she picks. Victoria from What Victoria Read. Oh, a lovely girl. She is so quiet and chilled. Different from me in that way. She's very quiet, chilled out, but she always retweets my video, links to my videos, really supports me. She likes thrillers, so I think she might be quite good for that thriller months and stuff, so she might be quite good. Then we've got Clint from Reads Readers. God, I better hurry up with this video. Linda from Linda's World of Books. Like I said, Nicole I've mentioned. And Nikki from I Read Past My Bedtime. These are all absolutely, I can't rave about them enough. They're all fantastic friends. Clint, Linda and Nikki are my friends from over the other side. So my Canadian and American ones. And obviously Tanya. But you know, Tia, oh, they're all absolutely amazing. But yes, they're all picking me a book each month this year. They're going to help me look on my shelves and pick a book from my shelves. So I'll be doing different book tours with them. Either through pictures or through video chats, whatever we can do. Next one is to read 12 non-fiction books. Non-fiction November really enlightened me into quite a wide range of non-fiction books there are. So that's quite exciting. I really, really enjoyed that. So yeah, I think I'm going to read at least 12. Again, that may have to be reevaluated and upped again. And then the last one is that I had to go for Lucky 13, although it's turned out to be more than that, is to read 3 books on English royalty. I am a big, big fan of our country and the fact that our royalty. I am a big royalist. I really support them, and I think it's really interesting. So that means I may read one on Victorian royal, on Queen Victoria. I may read again, but I want to focus on the actual royalty. So maybe our royal family would be quite interesting. I think to me, I'd probably rather focus 3 books on the royal family at the current one. So that would be quite interesting. But anyway, guys, this is a lot longer video than I thought it was going to be. If you've liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel and not subscribed yet, ring on my ding-a-ling. And please, guys, if you've got any advice on these goals, any hints or helping hands, books you can recommend, I would love to hear from you. And I hope you all have set some exciting goals for 2020. And this is the year we all push ourselves and go for it. Smash our goals. Good luck, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.